Hello, this is Ronnie coming to you live. I just wanted to do a short video, just reviewing some things that I was looking at today. And, just to show, some strategies that I'm working through that are available to you. There's so many different strategies that you can use with trading, Bitcoin and Monero and Litecoin. And so I was testing out to see if a strategy that I was using on Forex literally works on cryptocurrency as well. And I want to share with you because, to let you know that, just learning a skill, learning a strategy, can help you in your trading. And, you don't just have to go out there blindly buying, these different cryptocurrencies or whatever. You have the option to do this, by learning a strategy. So let me start. I'll show you what I'm showing here. I actually tested this out earlier today. And what you see on my screen is what the results were, right? And again, I'll come back to this screen. But what I am sharing is I did some print screens from earlier, because what I usually do is do print screens and what I'm actually doing, why I enter in a trade, and take some notes to test out and see what I seen on the screen. Did it actually literally work? Did I come out looking blue, with blue? So as you can see here, the first currency that I tested out on this strategy was Litecoin, right? And you'll notice that it is Litecoin in this corner because it has LTC USD in the upper left hand corner. And so if you can see on my screen, I have a line, a strategy that I'm using is basically, a strategy where I'm using indicators, as you can see, Bollinger Bands, and the RSI, which is at the bottom. Let me see what I could do so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, my screen will be in blue. All right, my writing will be in blue, so you know what I'm talking about. So right here, what I'm looking at is divergence. All right, divergence, and you see right here, divergence is basically, on a high level way to look at this, is when the candles, the process of the candles, the movement of the candles are going one direction, and the RSI, this is just one of many indicators that shows this, when the RSI is going a different direction. And so what I was testing was, this kind of, if you look at the bottom here, it's a little bit, the left hand side is a little bit higher than the right hand side. If you can see that below, it's right above the 68, and the right hand side is on the 68. But if you look up here above, you'll see that it's going the opposite way. The right hand side is higher than the left hand side. And so what I was testing out was to see if I would, turn into blue, if I would profit. And as you can see, I'll go back to that screen, and it's just a little bit. Let me clear this. Discard. So if I go back to this screen, as you can see, it's the Litecoin, I did profit. I only did 0.01, but I was just testing to see if the strategy worked, right? And then I went, as you can see, I tested out Monero. That's the first one. And as you can see, I did the same exact thing. If you can see this on my screen, let me, right on my screen. And as you can see, the same thing. I looked to see if there was divergence. Look down here. This one is kind of flat, but I was still testing it out to see if it worked. And so, as you can see, let me discard this. As you can see, when I go back, yes, I did. You know, it may be only $4.81, but I'm going to show you how this can easily increase once you, know the strategy, right? And so now look at Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, let's go back to the print screen for Bitcoin. The same exact thing. And what I was testing out here was, and I didn't do a print screen of it, but I'll show you as much as I can. You know, it seems like it's the same movement as the other two currencies, right? Same type of divergence. But what I was testing on here was this EMA line right here, right? Here's another indicator. I was seeing if, you know, it's kind of aligned with this middle Bollinger Band, but I was just testing to see if it would go past this EMA, and it didn't. I didn't make a print screen, but after looking at it, it didn't go past it. It touched it a little bit, and that's what happened there. And with this strategy, all I am doing is, you know, if it's set up a certain way before entering the trade, it should hit this point here, right? And so that's what I kind of want to show you, is that so many people may say that, oh, trading is hard, I don't want to learn. The key is with anything, you must learn, you must practice practice it every single day, practice the skill. And that's what I am doing. And what I want to share as well is, notice this, an athlete, basketball player. Do you think they woke up one morning and said, I want to do 3-pointers? And then they were doing 3-pointers, Curry just doing 3-pointers because he just woke up and he's great at 3-pointers? No, he practiced that skill every single day. That yes, he may miss some shots. As with trading, you may miss, you may lose a trade, but the majority of the time you're winning. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I want to share this with you as well, because I test things out. I'm very conservative, but once you start testing the skill out, these strategies, what happens is, say for instance, you have Monero, which is this one right here, and you get great at this strategy. What you will be able to do is change this number and I'm using this as an example, right? Not guaranteeing anything with this, but if I change it to 0.10, this number changes to 4810, right? Now with Bitcoin, the same thing. Let's look at it. 0.10 changes to 184.20. Okay? And let's just do Litecoin to finish it up. 0.10 at, that would be $34. $34. And to be honest, this did not even take long. If I go back, let me discard this. Well, I'll save it. If I go back, I'll show you something really quick. I was trading on a 15-minute chart. What that means is that each candle is formed on 15 minutes, right? It takes 15 minutes for each candle on here to form. So it didn't take much for me to basically get to these numbers, right? It didn't take long at all. So I just wanted to share that with you, that there are strategies out there that you definitely can use in your trading. You don't necessarily have to just sit there and go to an exchange and just buy. Or with these strategies, you can use, to help you with, okay, when is a great time to buy? What is a great entry point? When is a great time to sell? So, If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you have any questions on this strategy, please feel free to reach out to me, all right? So have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, whenever you're watching this. And I will come live to you again soon. All right, peace.